All right, welcome back. I've been cooking away, cooking my little heart out during the commercial break, and like I told you, I put my apples that I had sliced in my pan. Now, if you have a pan that goes from the skillet to the oven, that's a really cool thing too. I have that, but I didn't bring it in. This is my work kitchen. I have one at my home kitchen. Looks sort of like, my house actually sort of does look like this. It's just a lot less organized. My house, there's stuff everywhere. And there's a dog running around. They won't let me bring my dog to work. Anyways, I've got the liquids that I told you about, the apple juice, the apple juice, the oil, and the seasoning, which is mostly just apple pie type seasoning. The more apple pie flavoring you like, the better. Okay, so I'm going to teach you that no matter what age you are, you can start working out. You're about to meet a woman named Ernestine Shepard. She has impressed people from Anderson Cooper to Oprah Winfrey. Impressed the heck out of me. She started working out in her 50s, and she is a world record holder. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for her fitness and her competitive bodybuilding skills. I want you to sit down, have your coffee, and really take a listen to Ernestine Shepard. So for people who don't know, you hold a Guinness Book record. What's that record?
I hold the record of being the oldest female competitive bodybuilder in the world from 2010 to 2011.
And I know it's not polite to ask someone's age, but we do have to ask you because if I was going to guess, I would guess wrong. How old are you, Ernestine?
I am 77 years of age.
You look beautiful and ageless. Ageless.
Thank you.
So you did not grow up bodybuilding. You started at an age where a lot of people quit exercise. Don't think they should do it anymore. Tell us, how did you get into bodybuilding and really changing your body, and how old were you?
Okay, I started at age 56. I had a sister, she was 57. So we were invited to a church picnic. We were told we could wear bathing suits. We went to purchase them, put them on. No, my sister said, we can't do this.
We aren't going.
So we left those bathing suits in the store, but we went to the picnic. So after that, we found a place to go and exercise. We went to take aerobics. We started with that first. Then after a while, we had done that, and the instructor noticed that our bodies had changed, and he said, why don't you ladies start lifting weights? So we did.
Did you have any preconceived notions about weightlifting? Like, I don't want to look like, you know, I mean, did you have kind of a, I guess, stereotypical thought of it, or were you pretty open-minded?
Yes, I had all kinds of thoughts because I immediately said to the instructor, I don't want big muscles. I don't want to look like a man. I want to remain looking feminine. Mm-hmm. So the instructor said, well, you ladies won't look that way. Just keep working with me and you'll see a change in your body.
So what kind of change did you see?
Well, actually, it took a while to see a change. When I really saw the change, I noticed that, well, my arms had tightened up. The fat that I had on the back of the arms, that left. I noticed I gained more strength, upper body strength. All of that happened for us. But unfortunately, my sister had a brain aneurysm, mm-hmm. and she died. Before she died, she had set something aside for us to do. She said we would be in the Guinness Book of World Records as two of the oldest senior ladies in the world. I didn't believe this. But anyway, when she died, I stopped for about a good year because I just couldn't do anything without her. So finally, I got a trainer, and we worked out for a while, and I said to him, I don't want those big muscles. I don't want to look like a man. He said, you will not. I am going to create a body that when others see you, they'll know that they too can achieve this same thing if they put in a lot of determination, dedication, and discipline. So I knew my work was cut out for me. So then I was very, very determined to get that body because I wanted to do what my sister had said. And yes, and on all of my clothes, if you can see, determined, dedicated, disciplined to be fit. I wear that on everything. So at age 71, I decided, hey, now it's time to get ready for the Guinness Book of World Records.
So you've competed, right?
Yes.
What's that like, going on a stage and having everyone, I mean, look at pretty much everything? And does it help you with confidence? Do you feel scared or what? I can't imagine, you know, take a look, judge it, write down the numbers. It seems
Well,
really tough.
let me tell you this. I didn't tell my husband that I was going to have this little skimpy suit on. Well, when he was there at the show, there I was in this suit. I was behind the curtain, and I peeped out there, and I saw him. I said, oh, my God, what am I going to do? Then I thought what my sister said, be this bodybuilder. They started playing this music, more, more, more. How do you like it?
Uh-oh.
Well, when the music started playing, I forgot all about everything. I went out there, did my poses, did my struts, did everything that I could possibly do. Then I was hooked.
So what did your husband say after seeing you in that skimpy suit and doing your strutting, I think you just said?
Yes, he just smiled. He said, I had no idea you were going to come out in a suit like that.
But it worked out.
It did.
It all worked
really
out.
Did.
So when you give your message to people, when you motivate them, do you think women particularly don't realize that they should be lifting? A lot of us will get on our treadmills and, you know, dance around in those Zumba classes, but do you see a lot of women that maybe need to be lifting that aren't? I think that's a huge issue.
Well, it works 2 and 3 ways. Mm-hmm. I always say that first, they need the cardio. Mm-hmm. After you start with your cardio, then you need to strength train to tighten up your muscles.
Do you feel the bodybuilding has made you, just like you were saying, it's easier to walk upstairs, it's easier to grab the jar out of the, I mean, I think it's a functional strength that you miss if you don't use some sort of resistance training.
This is true. At one time, I didn't have any upper body strength. After I started lifting, then I noticed how much stronger I am.
What do you say to people say, I've never exercised, or I'm over 50? When people give you excuses, how do you respond?
First of all, I say age is nothing but a number, and you can get fit. You have to have a reason to want to do this. And it works very well if you put your mind to it that you're going to do it.
So every day, do you do it every day?
Every day I'm lifting weights. Every day.
When you or maybe you're not like this, but a lot of us are like this, when you have that morning where you're tired and you don't feel good, or it's cold, or you just whatever, and you don't want to do it, how do you get yourself to do? How do you get that discipline? How do we develop discipline?
But do you know, I never feel that way.
You've just got to clock it.
I have never felt that way because I made this promise to my sister that I would continue this, and this is all I do. I truly enjoy everything that I do.
And being 56 is no barrier to starting.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't any reason that you can't start an exercise program in your 50s.
Or 60s.
Or 60s.
So most days you spend working out, you train people, and then you do the motivational speaking.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What do people say you've given them? You know, because of you, what do they do?
Most people say that I have inspired them to live a healthy, happy, positive lifestyle.
That's pretty amazing. That's got to be rewarding.
It is very rewarding because this is what it's all about. I get very, very emotional when I talk about exercise because it means so much to me. Because at one time, I had high blood pressure. I suffered with panic attacks, anxiety, just name it, I had it. After I started exercising and I noticed that I no longer needed to take my high blood pressure medicine. The medicine that I was taking for depression, that has gone. I don't have to do that. I don't suffer with the panic attacks. And I found out through walking and running, that too helps out a great deal.
It evens that out, evens that emotional.
It certainly does.
Okay, so if someone's watching this show, mostly ladies watch this show, and they're not exercising, talk to them. Why should they start moving today?
Well, I think people should start exercising because it's good for the body, the mind, and the spirit. It's real. Those three things.
That's
very important.
That's the whole ball game right there. Mm-hmm. Well, I imagine you have a lot more energy with the grandchild too.
Oh my goodness, don't say a word. Yes, I do. I have a wonderful time with him.
Excellent. Thank you so much for spending time with us here on Full Plate and visiting and inspiring us. I gotta get back in the gym. If I don't, Erica gets on my case.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Ernestine.
You're welcome.
We love, love, love Ernestine Shepard, ErnestineShepard.net. When we come back, I'm going to finish up breakfast. Stay with us.